Hi guys and ladies, welcome back to the channel. My name is December Matieti, and on this week we're looking at a thing that somebody else just recently discovered. It's called NoGPT. We're looking at NoGPT's help as an analyst, especially if you get a report and you just don't know, is this made by a human or is this made by a computer? How can you interrogate the data yourself? Is it worth looking at? Is ChatGPT? NoGPT is really gonna be what we're discussing for the rest of the video, so stay tuned. All the rest of us were excited in November 2022 when ChatGPT came across, and we all know about it. December buzz, January it just went crazy. Everybody else was doing all this manner of things. There was one guy in particular who did not sleep. He sat all along to actually find the concerns of ChatGPT. I find that, you know, when we were out there doing our honors in informatics, we had ethics as a class, and we would go through on ethics to say, can things really happen the way that they should, yes or no? I have some feeling that the same guy looked at, you know, what was just being discovered or being done by OpenAI, and he revisited his code, and then he created a countermeasure. This is coming from LinkedIn, an article where a 22-year-old senior at Princeton University got everything else turning around his stomach in New Year's Day, and he decided to create a measure that we can use to find out if things are not hectically deep fake as yet, but you can see if this is you're talking to a computer or if you are talking to a human being. Especially, you know, it can go either way, especially in report building. So in his words, he says over the last couple of years he's been researching how to detect written text by AI while working at Princeton's Natural Language Processing Lab, and this is why he was able to say, oh, hang on a second, based on my experience, let me just look at what's happening. And when OpenAI went around and it created, you know, this nice ChatGPT, and he gave it to the public for free, something just turned his stomach, and his concerns about us having this powerful tool turned into empathy, and he said, you know, let me just do something about it. And Tian, it's his name, Edward Tian. Edward Tian, he decided, you know, let me just, you know, get on and create the code. And he created the code, he put it out there for everybody else to, you know, have a look at it, and he just left it as is. The following day, the whole world was buzzing on his phone saying, oh yes, we have the same concerns. The story why I'm talking about this, sometimes you might have a gut feeling like Edward Tian had, and then we do something and we're thinking that it's just very minor. Not a lot of people will give recognition, but I'm gonna action it anyway. But in this case, he actually gave us a solution that we can go to in order for us to detect when things are now leading in a wrong direction. Because I just came out of another meeting earlier on this morning. I just thought, you know, the power of insights. The participants will always talk about, no, let data tell the story. And these are senior executives. Let data tell the story. And that is, you know, it also makes me cringe a little bit when I think about all the tools that are out there that can actually skew up your view of data. While you're relying so much on data, they can create fake data. And there's a lot of videos that are out there about deep fake, which is computers that are really mimicking like they are real human beings. An initiative like what Edward did on ChatGPT is a brilliant one, because it helps us as analysts to take whatever the report and put it out there. And what's important is he got, you know, thumbs up from not just organizations, but the teachers, the universities said, thank God you came along. Because now when somebody submit the assignment, you know, those ones that we're posting on TikTok and stuff, that ChatGPT is doing their homework for them, this is the best thing ever, they're gonna use it in 2023. You can just copy the results, put it into ChatGPT, and find out if the step-by-step will it be done by ChatGPT. I think the NoGPT is a better tool for us. ChatGPT, especially to check the reports or PowerPoint slides that come from our fellow analysts, to check, am I, because half of the time you'd be compiling the slides and you send it through to make sure that, you know, especially when he talks about, did Nelson Mandela really, is this his quote? You can use ChatGPT for that. You can say who said, and then you post the quote. And if you say it's Nelson Mandela, then you might think, okay, cool, it is Nelson Mandela that said that. In terms of, so that you don't embarrass yourself, you go in and you put something and they're like, ah, that's Mahatma Gandhi, it's not Nelson Mandela that said that. To make sure that the slides are okay. And whoever you're making the slides to, they'll come and clap you because you gave the wrong thing. So NoGPT will actually work out quite well, especially if you want to understand if this was original work or not. So I'm quite excited about this. I think it goes hand in hand with ChatGPT. You have to use it both for their intended purpose. If you watched the video thus far and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. This is my subscription promotion. If you like what I talked about, please don't hesitate, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not quite sure about what I talked about, you have mixed feeling, leave me a comment, hit the thumbs down and hit the notification so that next time when I post and I respond, you can be able to know about it. Thank you guys, stay tuned for another video.